You're good in it. It's like going through the canyons, eh?
I'll be back in a minute.
Well, what did you think?
You didn't tell me he was an Indian.
If I did, you wouldn't have come. Look, he just took 20 seconds off the state record,
Tony, now you know as well as I do what happens to these Indian boys. They are gifted natural runners, but they have no discipline. They can't take orders. They're quitters. Sooner or later, they all end up back at the reservation pumping gas or dead drunk on Skid Row. Now, you know that.
I'm not a quitter, Mr. Easton. I ain't gonna end up dead drunk or pumping gas either. I ain't gonna quit. I'd like to come to Kansas and run for you, Mr. Easton. I won't let you down.
He's a good kid, Bill.
So you want to run for me, huh?
Yes, sir.
That race back there, why did you ease up at the end? You could have won that by twice the margin.
I knew I had it.
Well, young man, when you run for me, you will run my way, and that doesn't include easing up at the end. I think you have talent. I think you might be a fine runner, but you'd have to pay the price.
I can pay it.
All right, Billy. I am interested in you, son. But I'll have to think it over.
It's from Kansas!
Is it from Easton?
Wow! Here it comes, Billy.
Yeah. Yeah, here it comes.
You're going to be the first person from the reserve ever to go to university, Billy. And on a scholarship, too.
No, he ain't. Remember that Robert Summercloud won the football scholarship to Colorado? He was back in 3 weeks.
He was. How come?
Because they wanted to make him white, that's how come.
Oh, shut up, Eddie. You're half white, just like Billy.
Hey, you just remember which half is the best half.
Will you write us, Billy?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Remember what I told you?
You bet.
I'll come and see you.
Okay.
Miss you, Billy.
Listen, Frank. You take care of yourself, okay? All right?
You do real good in Kansas, Billy. Do real good in it.
All right. Frank, that's beautiful. Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye, Billy, bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to write. Eddie, stop.
Come on, let's go.
Ever since I was a kid, running has been my freedom, my happiness. It's made me feel different from everybody else, and yet it made me feel at one with everything. It's kind of scary leaving the reservation, but I want to prove that this is one Indian who can make it in the white world. And it's all because of my dad. And because of Frank, who came to live with us after his parents died. Frank taught me what to do with my legs, and my dad taught me what to do with my heart.
Don't move, Billy. I'm almost done.
Why do you cut my grandson's hair like this bush cut?
Brush cut, Grandpa, brush cut.
It's the style today, Pa.
White man style. A man should look like a man, not a porcupine. My grandson will become a Shih Tzu.
Good. Let him. My father's waiting for the buffalo to come back.
When the white man leaves our country, they will.
It's their country now, Pa.
Hey, Eddie, come play with us.
It's Frank. Frank's back.
Frank?
Hi, you've grown. Let me up a couple days early, Pa.
Frank, it's good to have you home, son. What'd they do to you?
Oh, just one of the guards saying goodbye. Hi, Grandpa.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Chester.
Hi, Frank.
You get him for that, Frank?
No use in that, Grandpa. They just give me more.
You gonna run at the fair tomorrow, Frank?
No, I've run enough, Billy. Just like to sit quiet for a while. How about you, Billy? You gonna run tomorrow?
You bet.
Good boy. Hi, Eddie.
Hey, Frank. You okay?
Sure.
I owe you one.
Well, the guards didn't kill you. Bud's cooking well. Come on.
Think Frank will be all right, Pop?
I hope so, Billy. I sure hope so. Chester, put the coffee on.
Good night, Frank.
You're a good boy, Billy. You look after him just like a brother, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Billy, with a haircut like that, you can go anywhere. Anywhere at all.
Do you need some help?
No. Thank you.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
At the University of Kansas, we do things one way. That's my way. I believe in one thing, winning. I'm not interested in how you play the game or giving it your best or that old college try crap. That's just to make you feel better when you lose. And if you feel good enough, why, you could get to like losing pretty well. But I wouldn't like it. You are here to win. We're going to see if you have within you that will to win that makes one man better than another man. Now, we can't teach that, but if you have it, we will find it. You understand that? All right. Let's hit the track, man.
That Indian boy looks good, Coach.
All right, guys, walk it off. Come on, stretch it out, loosen up. Mason, can I talk to you over here, please?
You're not so fast, Chief.
Mills? Don't you care that he beat you?
It wasn't a race.
Everything's a race, Mills. You're a cross-country man. You don't like track, do you?
Well, you just keep on going in circles.
Track's not fun like cross-country is. Track can be mean and nasty if you fight it. But you gotta love it. You gotta love it so much you need it. It'll come to you. Anything you need, just come see me.
Thanks. Think I'm gonna really like it here, Mr. Easton.
Good. Just call me Coach Billy.
Okay, Coach.
Smirts! Something the matter, Billy?
No, sir.
Coach. Just Coach Billy.
Right. Okay, Coach.
Hey, Wilson, what is it, a toothpick? Riley. I think I lost something. Piss on him if he can't take a joke.
Hey, buddy, you want to try?
No, it's my turn now.
Let him try.
Just a buck.
Makes me mad. I see. All right. Bud says you can't. Let's get some money in the bank.
Sign him up.
I'm a rich man.
I'm gonna get
Keep going.
What do you want?
This is my room.
Kidding me. Room 27?
Great.
That half is yours. Take my stuff, make room for yourself. Look, there's no sense in making a big thing out of this. Dennis Riley?
Billy Mills.
Listen, what are you anyway? I mean, you're not a Puerto Rican or something.
I'm Indian. Sioux.
Oh, shit. Sioux Indian, huh?
Get that red man! Kill the Indian! Put him on his butt. Come on, hit it. Come on, come on. Chuck down the double goal. Put him on.
Take this out of my mouth.
4-1, 4-1. Come on, gentlemen, place your bets here. 4-1 on Sitting Bull.
He's big.
Yeah.
You gotta get him. You're gonna cost us money.
He's getting tired. He's drinking. And there's $10 in my pocket. When he gets to 5-1, bet on me. I can take him. Oh, that'll be fine.
Come on, for the God's sake, he's only an Indian.
4-1. Come on, gentlemen, place your bets. 4-1 on Sitting Bull. Place your bets. Come on, gentlemen. Scalp him! Scalp him! Place your bets before he's dead. 4-1.
Come on, put him away.
5-1. Come on, place your bets. 5-1. On Sitting Bullshit.
Come on, you got him now. You got things now. Come on, hit it.
You're supposed to hit him.
You guys doing that?
My money.
Bugger off.
2-1, pal.
I want my money.
I said bugger off.
Come on. Hey, Hoss. What's going on?
You owe the boy money? Pay him.
Later, guys.
Take it.
You like to fight, Pop?
I like to win. Man don't stand for much unless he wins. No matter what it is, Billy. Just gotta win at something.
I like to win, too. I like to beat the way.
Well, they're not all like that. Besides, you're half white yourself.
No, I'm not. If you have one drop of soup, like you're all soup.
Who told you that, Grandpa? Grandpa don't understand, Billy. It's a white world. And Indian things don't matter to the white man. Maybe someday that'll change, but for now, you'll have to go live among them.
But I don't want to go. You stayed here.
Things were different then. It was after the war. No place else to go. Family needed me. I should have gone, though. But you'll go instead.
Pop, are you all right?
It's okay, Billy. It's just a small one. Just give me a minute.
No. 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 Right. Hills, come here.
Okay, guys, loosen up.
Billy, you can't let him box you in like that. He leaned into you, he forced you inside, swung in front of you. Guy does that to you, come here, Smirch. Guy does that to you, you just raise him a little with the elbow like that, see? Just enough to move him to the outside, but not enough for the judges to see, you understand? Then if he does get in front of, come here, Smirch. If he does get in front of you, you pull up right behind him, see? You move along, you swinging your arms like they're pumping him around there. Bam, you hit him. Bam, you hit him. Not enough for them to see you, okay? Fella does a good workout. Let's hit the showers. Oh, gentlemen, please, just a minute before you go. Let me remind you that next Saturday is the Jayhawkers party at the Miller's house. And the event is compulsory, gentlemen. Understand? Okay, I'll see you all there.
You know what you're supposed to do?
Beautiful. Your mom. Oh, thanks, sir. Sure, what is
Billy, Billy, over here. Billy, this is Roger Douglas. Roger's with the Midwest Mutual Insurance Company. They sponsor your scholarship. They've also been very, very helpful to a lot of Kansas athletes, both during their education and afterwards.
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Well, how's Kansas treating you, Billy?
It's nice. It's a nice place.
You're that Indian boy, right? Billy, I want you to take my card. You ever need any advice about insurance or anything at all, you give me a call. Anytime.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you.
My pleasure.
You want a napkin?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Chicken's pretty good. Don't forget the artichokes. They're canned. I hate these parties. Don't you? I knew you did. I can always tell.
You can.
Yeah. By looking in your face. You're not from around here, are you? What dorm are you in?
Colors.
Oh, I'm in Agnes Marshall. I'm right across the quad.
Billy! Billy, come here a moment. This is the young man I was telling you about. Cross-country man, Indian boy. Billy, come here. I want you to meet someone.
Bye.
Billy, this is Ed Harris and Mrs. Harris.
Hello,
Ed
Billy.
is president of the Jayhawkers.
417.3, right? Your best high school mile, 417.3, wasn't it?
Oh, I guess it was.
Now, you can take my word for it.
If Ed says it's so, Billy. He's amazing.
I hear you're going to bring us a national title.
Well, it's the team. We all do my best.
I'm sure you will. Coach Easton has promised us. Well, it's nice to meet you, Billy. Enjoy yourself.
Barbara, let's go get you a drink.
Oh,
Come on.
that would
come
be
on.
a good
Here we
idea.
go.
Bye-bye.
Billy? Billy, Stan Lawson, Lincoln Mercury. I just wanted to let you know, if you ever need a car, financing will get you the best terms in town, huh?
Great.
We're just out on 1820 County Line Road. Now, here, you keep one of these.
Oh, thank you.
Gentlemen, please. I'm so very happy that you're all in such high spirits. But may I remind you, Nebraska beat us last year, and they think they're going to do the same thing again today. They've got a new cross-country man. His name, what's his name, folks? His name is Joe Yellowhorse. Did you know him, Billy?
He's sued. I ran against him in high school. He's very fast.
Did you beat him in high school? Son, then let's beat him again today. All right, men, this is going to be our strategy for the cross-country. We're all going to run to the front, set the pace, and try to burn Nebraska out, okay?
Coach, I think we'd have a better chance of beating Joe if we ran from off the pace.
Well, Billy, what we're going to do is we're all going to run to the front, set the pace, and try to burn Nebraska out, okay? Okay.
You got it, Nick. Real strong squad.
Hey, Joe. Good luck.
Thanks, Joe. Hey, you with us, or...
Gentlemen, do your best.
Come on, you guys. Come on, Caillou.
Hey, is that for the team or the tribe?
All right. I've got him. What is that all about?
He wants to fight? I'll fight him.
Well, this is a team. We have to get along together, all right?
I don't like his remarks about Indians.
Ignore him.
It bothers me. I can't help it.
What do you want me to do about it? Send Smirch to bed with no dessert? That guy's not even in your class as a runner. You can run all over him if you live up to your potential. Now, I've got a great idea for you. Why don't you let him judge you as a runner? Okay? Go take a shower.
Dear sis, I really miss you. I'm trying very hard to understand how white people think, but it's not easy. There's no one here I can really talk to. I'm the only Indian on campus, except for a girl from Wichita, but she's fat. The campus is so big, as big as a city, and my studies are very different from anything I ever had to do at Haskell. Sometimes I have to study all night long and read the same stuff over and over again. The next day, when I go to practice, I'm usually so tired I run about as bad as Eddie's pickup truck.
Achievement of needs and aspirations. Now, if a barrier is readily circumvented, the frustration, if present...
But don't worry. I'm gonna make you and everyone else back home really proud of me. I love you, and I'll write again soon. Love, Billy.
West Santee, Al Eider at the Melbourne Games. They were my best. They went beyond themselves. So, Billy, how's everything going for you here, Kansas? I know it's not an easy adjustment to make.
It's okay.
I've had quite a few Indian runners. Good ones. Calvin Whiteoak. You ever hear of him?
No.
Sue from Omaha. That guy, first race he runs for me, he breaks the freshman cross-country record by 9 seconds. That guy ought to be up there on the wall. He ran 3 races, he won them all. Then he just quit school.
Why?
I don't know. His aunt took sick. He had to go be with her. Then he needed to go help his family on the farm for something. I don't know. Finally, he just never came back. I guess he didn't know what he wanted. What do you want, Billy?
I've always dreamed about the Olympics. Ever since I was a kid, I've wanted that.
Do you think you got the stuff to make it?
Oh, I can make it.
Maybe you can. But you're not going to make it, Billy, by easing up at the end of a race. You let Joe Yellowhorse get close so you wouldn't embarrass him, right?
Maybe.
Because he's an Indian, right? Now, son, next time you don't see an Indian, you just see this guy that wants to beat you. Because believe me, that's all he's got in his mind. Billy, once you have a man beaten in a race, you don't let him get back. You don't let him come close. You pour it on him. You crush him. So that he knows there's no way in God's world he's ever going to beat you. Ever, ever, ever. If you'd done that to Joe Yellowhorse, you would have felt him break inside, and you would have known that you owe him forever. But now, he's thinking, oh, I came close. I'm going to take him next time. Billy, I have plans for you, son. Big plans. Kansas has never won an NCAA track title. You're going to help us win one. You've got the legs and the lungs. You just let me train them, and they'll take you anywhere you want to go. You listen to me, and you do what I tell you to do. And they can take you all the way to the Olympics in Tokyo. Okay? Okay. Okay, boy. Okay.
Go! 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 Push it out! Go!
Listen up. Listen, man, you guys thought about fraternities yet?
Let me wait a minute.
Don't be smart, Riley. Well, Rush Week's coming up, and you ought to know that latest thing's kind of the traditional track.
Ooh, when is this?
Friday. Come on over. Meet the guys. See how it feels.
Guys, who wants to meet the guys,
Yeah,
man? I want to meet the bras!
All right, gentlemen, gather around. I'm so very sorry, Mr. Riley, that this is not your favorite kind of pinup, but perhaps it'll inspire you nonetheless. There he is, gentlemen, the greatest distance runner in the world. 4 world records. He's hardly older than any of you. Ron Clark of Australia. Now, you just stand there. And you take a long look at that picture. And think about what can happen if you add a lot of hard work to a bit of talent.
Mama, Charlie, we'll do a couple of
Hey, Schmertz, how you doing? Fine. Mr. Riley.
Where's the beer? Right across the room.
Thanks.
Help yourself.
Mr. Mills. Really glad you could make it.
Thank you. This is really nice.
Yeah.
Who invited the Indian? There's an Indian over there.
Not me.
So what? Look, you know the rules. No Indians allowed.
I didn't know anything about any stupid rule.
Look, you invited him. You asked him to leave.
Do something, Peps.
Hey.
Listen, do you think I could talk to you just for a minute?
You bet.
Frank Sinatra, infinitely better life. I smell some bad nice
I feel really bad about this, Billy, but they won't allow Indians in the fraternity.
Oh.
It's in the charter. You can become a guest, but you can't become a member. If you'd like to, I mean, you could still stick around and have a drink.
Billy. Hey.
What happened? It's nobody's fault. Hey, it's in the National Charter.
Oh, wait. Let me talk to him.
Thanks.
Because I want to know.
No. Hi, Kathy.
Hi.
Night, Kathy. Night, Sandy.
Night.
Come on, girls. It's lockout time.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait for me. Don't dilly-dally, girls. Let's go. Hurry up.
Hi.
I'm not waiting all night, Miss Harris.
Hey, you. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing, eh? Just standing in front of the girls' dorm taking a quick look.
No, I wasn't.
What are you doing on campus, Chief?
Don't call me Chief.
You an Indian?
Yes. I'm on campus because I'm a student.
Well, then let's have a look at your ID.
I left it back in the dorm.
Sure you did. Let's go have a look.
I can walk myself.
What's going on?
Yeah.
All right. Which one is it?
27.
Security. You know the chief here?
Yeah, he's my roommate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's my roommate. You want to see his books?
Here's my ID.
All right, Chief.
Look, don't call me Chief. You see the word Chief on here? I don't want you calling me Chief. I'm not a chief.
Oh,
Yeah? Well, what are you then?
I'm a freshman.
Good evening, officer.
Thanks.
Yeah, come on in, freshman. You want a beer? So tell me, what's it like on the reservation? Is it like the movies? Do you hunt and fish and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Well, is it for fun, or, do you do it because you have to eat?
for fun. I used to go with my dad.
That sounds nice. I never knew my father very well. My mom and dad were killed in a car accident. That's my aunt and uncle. They took care of me since I was 10. They're okay.
My dad died when I was 12. My mother died when I was 9.
Yeah? Couple of goddamn orphans sitting here. Down on the Lonely Ranger.
That's the way to finish, Billy. You own him now.
Very impressive.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I've never been to a track meet before. I had no idea it was so beautiful. You're pretty good at this.
Sometimes.
Oh, I bet it's more than sometimes. Want to get a soda?
Yeah.
Okay.
There goes our national title.
Dear Sis, 3 years ago when I came to KU, I used to run with a smiling spirit. I seem to have lost my love for running. Now I'm just a machine, a running machine. I've made some friends, and there are times when we really have a lot of fun. Dennis is a great buddy. But even when I won the Big 8 Mile and the team won the national championship, I didn't seem to please Coach Easton. He seems to want something more from me than just winning. Thank God for Pat. When things get difficult, she helps me to understand. She has such strength in a quiet way, and she supports me no matter what goes wrong. So don't worry, Sis. I'm gonna find that spirit again. And whatever Easton wants, well, I'll do my best to give it to him.
There's our championship flag, gentlemen. We got one. What do you think? Should we go for two?
announce the award for the most valuable athlete of the track meet. From Kansas University, Billy Mills.
Billy,
thank you.
we'll have lunch sometime.
Billy.
Soon.
Billy, what
Nice race, Billy. This is your last year. What's next? The Olympics?
I don't know. Just hope we can win the nationals.
What about your troubles in the big races? You've got great times, but you have yet to win a national title as an individual in the Big Eight, and you finished 5th in the NCAAs last year. Don't you think there's a problem there?
No. I think if the team wins, that's what's important.
Well, does it have anything to do with you being Indian?
Well, I'm half white also. I don't know which half loses. Do you?
Billy, can we just get one more time? I got a shot, Billy.
Not a bad race, Billy. But you're supposed to run in front, not come from behind.
Coach, I like coming from behind. It gives me a good view of what's going on in the race. Besides, I wanted to show you my kick.
Billy, you don't have a kick, son. I want you to show me what I want. And I want you to run in front. You try coming from behind with Ron Clark, son, and you're not going to see anything except his butt.
You gotta tell him. Man, he's using you up.
He's sticking you in the mile, 2, the 4, and now the relays. It's just so we can stack up more points.
You know something? Sometimes I think that's the only reason we're here.
Coach, can I get you to initiate that, please? Great. See you later.
Did you tell him?
Yes.
They weren't exactly thrilled, were they?
Billy.
Were they?
No. No, they weren't. My father didn't say anything. He just left the room.
Wonderful. What'd your mother do? Hang herself from the chandelier?
Billy, stop it.
After all we've done for you, and now you do this. Marrying an Indian.
Billy, stop it. They're just being parents.
They're just being bigots.
Maybe they are a little prejudiced. But it's just part of being human.
What the hell do you know about prejudice?
I'm sorry that I am just a white, middle-class American girl. But I'm what you wanted. And now that you've got me, you've got to take the problems that go with me. And if that means dealing with parents who are prejudiced, then that's the way it is. But if you really love me, then let's face these problems together and beat them. I know we can do it.
Dear Sis, sorry I haven't written sooner, but I've been as busy as a one-legged man in a fancy dance. But I have some really good news. Pat and I are thinking about getting married. Pretty great, huh? I'm so disappointed that you won't be able to come with Frank and Eddie to visit with me. We're gonna stay at Pat's house while our parents are away this weekend. I want you to see what it's like here. Well, Maybe soon. All my love, Billy.
Good to see you, Billy. How you doing? Good. I got something I want to show you.
But you never told me. You never.
See this? Being famous bother you? Better get used to it. If all our investments paid off like you, we'd be up there with General Motors. So let's look past graduation. How would you like to come and work for Midwest Mutual?
Really?
This is no favor. A man with your sports name and personal characteristics, a lot of companies would love to have you. Especially an Indian of your caliber. Billy, there's a whole world of opportunity waiting for you. What do you say?
Sounds great. Honey, they're here.
Hey! What are you guys waiting for? Come on.
Hey, Billy! I was afraid to come to the door. I thought some cracker might shoot me.
Oh, great. Oh, man. You look great. You too, Billy. You too.
This is Roseanne. She's going to be my wife.
Oh.
And that's Carolyn.
Hi. Oh, everyone, this is Pat. Pat, this is, Roxanne.
Roseanne.
Oh, Roseanne, sorry. And Carolyn and Eddie.
Hi.
Oh, Frank.
Great.
Yeah. This is Frank.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Billy's told me a lot about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, would you like to come in?
Yeah, let's go inside. Come on. We have lots to eat and drink. Come on. Did you have a good trip?
Yeah, sure.
Good. I can't believe you're here.
I've never seen this much stuff in a pawn shop. This is really something, man.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Eddie?
Well, we wanted to go down to this joint and see this band and hear some music.
Well, maybe we can go after. Come on. So how you doing, Frank?
Oh, all right.
Yeah?
You know, you're sure doing good.
Oh, no. This isn't mine, Frank. You have to start thinking about getting a job if Pat and I want a place of our own.
So you wouldn't be coming back home?
Well, I don't know now.
What? Does this place have an outhouse?
Yeah, just by the stairs. What's going on, Eddie?
We drove down here to see you and have some fun, not this thing.
What thing?
Well, you know, all this weight crap.
Here are the paints you got, Frank.
Come on, Carolyn, Roseanne, let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, I've never got anything like this before. I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Hey,
where are we gonna go, Eddie?
Oh, we're going to that joint. Listen to some music and have some fun.
This is really something, man.
What's the matter, Eddie?
You coming, Frank?
We've only been here 10 minutes.
Do what you want, Frank.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank. Frank, why are you leaving?
Because he don't belong here and he knows it.
Shut up, Eddie. Hey, Frank, don't listen to Eddie. It's me.
Come on, Frank, let's go.
Get Get out of here, Eddie.
You don't scare me, Billy. Billy Mills might be a big deal here, but to me, you're nothing.
I know.
It's okay. It'll be the first time I've been pushed around by a white man.
Billy. Billy. Maybe Eddie's right. Maybe we don't belong here.
Dear Sis, remember the story Grandpa told us about the eagle? When the sky and the earth are both in flames, where does the eagle land? He flies until he falls. Sis, I think I'm falling.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official order of finish of the previous event. First place, Mert, Kansas University. Second place, Cook, Kansas State. Third place, Bill, Kansas University.
You died out there. You got challenged. You didn't mean it. You quit, son.
I didn't quit. I just didn't have it today.
Well, Wes Santee had it. And Al Order had it. And all the boys on my wall had it. Maybe you did just have a bad race. Just forget it. Just take your shower and forget it. I can't find anything, Coach. Okay, Aaron. Thanks a lot. You've had 3 bad races in a row, Billy. You're gonna ruin it. I have a feeling. You're going away. You're quitting.
I'm not quitting.
Inside, you already have, just like Calvin Whiteout and all those others.
Just can't run right now.
Well, do you still intend to run in the Olympics? Billy, an Olympic runner, doesn't decide when he can run and when he can't. He runs all the time. So you make up your mind, son. Either you're a runner or a quitter.
Oh, don't keep reading that, Billy.
You know, it used to be when things went bad for me and I'd ask myself what I was doing here. I always had the same thing to fall back on. It's simple. I'm here because I win races. That's what I do. I mean, if anything went wrong off the track, I always had that. But I'm not winning. And if I'm not winning, what am I doing here? The other day, I was so worried about Frank. All I kept thinking was, I've got to get Frank off that reservation. Well, you want to hear something strange? A couple of things go bad for me. I have this run-in with Coach Easton. And the first thing that I say to myself is, I want to be back on the reservation. The reservation is my home. I don't know what's happening.
Jim, put on through. I'll catch you on the 12th. Billy, give me my putter. The little one there, on the right. That's it. We can leave the cart. Let's go. Well, Billy, you haven't had a very good outdoor season. Easton tells me he thinks you're dropping out.
Everyone seems to know more about me than I do. Wish they'd tell me.
Well, that's your business. But you got to understand, we're all under a lot of pressure. Easton's got his pressures, I got mine. My bosses have theirs. But you see, the people I take into the company, and that reflects on me.
What are you telling me?
It all comes down to you, Billy. Because you're the one who's out there. That's the name of the game. Now, I want to know, can you help me out?
What do you want?
The Big 8 Championships in Norman next week. I'm coming down with my boss to watch. Win that Big 8 mile, Billy.
Your future may depend on it.
Remember that.
Billy! What's up?
Why don't you come in?
I don't want to come in the house. I just want to ask you something.
What?
What if I asked you to run away with me? Just like that, just run away.
Well, I don't understand.
Just take off. I don't know what would happen. Maybe we'd end up living in a trailer park. We'd work at whatever we could find, but we'd be on our own. Probably never have anything like your parents have here. Maybe sometimes we'd even just be scraping to get by. But we'd be together. And that way I wouldn't have to be Billy Mills, the runner, or Billy Mills, the insurance salesman. Billy Mills, the Indian. See, it could just be me. Just Billy Mills. That I need to know. If I asked you to leave right now, the way things are, would you?
I don't understand, Billy. What are you trying to tell me? What's going on? Billy, wait a minute.
Billy, wait! Billy!
Billy.
You see, I thought we had an understanding with this boy. You know, the other day he just walked away. No reason, no explanation, nothing. Just report to the field area. All participants in this community report to the field area.
Billy, Roger Douglas is here.
Yeah, I know.
He wants to talk to you.
But I don't want to talk to him. Keep him away from me, okay, Coach?
Billy, don't you think you can give the man the courtesy of at least listening to him after all he's done for you?
That guy doesn't care about me. He only wants to sell his insurance so he can keep his damn job. Just like you want to pile up your points.
I want you to be a winner.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means anymore. I mean, I don't even know what running means anymore, except that it has to do with a lot of things that I don't even understand.
Well, then, Billy, what the hell is the answer to your problem? To quit?
All those participating in the broad jump, please report to the field area.
You've never understood me.
What are you doing?
Exactly what you always said I'd do. Just like Calvin Whiteoak and all the others. Coach, he's belonged to OKU. Let me tell you something. I don't.
You're right, Billy. You don't. You know why I always had you run in front? Because it takes a winner to come from behind. Now, I made a mistake about you. That you are no winner, and you never will be.
Right. You made a big mistake.
All participants in the 88 relay, please report to the field area.
Thanks a lot. Hi.
You're Billy Mills, aren't you?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Got your picture. Dad says you're gonna run in the Olympics, are you?
Maybe.
You better.
Welcome home, Billy. Get in.
Jerk.
Hey, Frank! Billy! Son of a gun! You come back! You come back home!
Yeah. You all right, Frank?
You want a drink, Billy?
No. Thanks, Frank. Pa always told me that I'd never go anywhere. Well, when I was in the prison, I saw these pictures in magazines about Paris, where all the great painters went to live. And I thought, I'd sure like to go there someday, just like Pa did in the war. Pa always said, Frank, you'll never go anywhere. Maybe that was just his way to get you to stop drinking, Frank. He was right about that. It's just too late for me. Just too late. Hey, cut it out. Don't talk like that. But it's not too late for you. You still got a chance. You gotta go. Robbie. See?
Billy! Billy, come here!
Hi.
You wanna do some singing? Just like riding a bike, you don't forget. I told you.
Hey, Frank. You all right?
Sure.
You all right, Frank?
Sure.
Hey, how about tomorrow we do something together?
Sure.
Hey. good to be home. Sure feels good to run again, too.
I told the lady down at the store to keep all the newspaper stuff about Billy Mills. I got a whole scrapbook full of things just about you.
I never dreamed it was such a big deal.
It's because they're so proud of you here. Are you going to the Olympics, Billy?
How come everybody around here keeps asking me that?
Everybody's always saying they're gonna do something, go somewhere. But nothing ever happens, like Frank. His drawings are better than most I've seen in books.
Yeah.
But he's afraid to leave. And he don't like it here at the same time.
You know what? If I go to Tokyo, I want to take Frank with me.
That's nice. But you go to Tokyo for yourself, Billy. Just for you.
Frank! Hey, Frank!
Billy, come back. I love you and I'll help you. Pat.
Hey, Frank.
Frank? Hey, buddy. Frank? Frank?
Frank! 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 Why? Why? Sailing around the world with my rifle clean. I'm a mean son of a bitch, and they call me Marine. Sound off! 1, 2. Sound off! 3, 4. Sound off! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. C-130 going down the strip. Marine Corps daddy gonna take a little trip. Sound off! 1, 2. Sound off! 3, 4. Sound off! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Dear sis, when we said goodbye, I know what you must have been thinking. Billy is running away by joining the Marines. Maybe I was running away, but after Frank died, I just couldn't stay on the reservation, and I couldn't go back to Kansas either. But for now, I have to find my own place in the world, a place to heal. Since I have my degree, the Marines have given me a commission and everything I need to get in shape for the Olympics. But all my hopes and all my plans are meaningless unless I can share them with Pat.
You hurt me. I never knew I could be hurt like that. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. It's just that you wouldn't even talk to me. You just kind of disappeared into yourself.
Old Indian trick.
Well, what if it happens again?
Sis, I can feel you, Frank, Eddie, Dad, and all our people alongside me, running with me every step I take. So even if it's just through running, this is my chance to give something back, to do something for our people.
What's this?
It's the latest 10,000-meter world rankings.
Oh.
I'm not in it.
Oh, well. You always said you liked to run from behind. How about dinner?
Sis, if I could only show our people that the dreams they dream don't have to stay imprisoned in their minds, that they can make their dreams happen. The Olympic Games are my dream, and I'm gonna try to make them happen.
Well, this huge throng here today is anxiously awaiting the start of the 10,000-meter event. It rained earlier in the day, and the track could be a little bit slow. However, it will not affect Ron Clark of Australia because he is the favorite in this event. He will be given a serious challenge from Gamudi of Tunisia and Wolde of Ethiopia, plus the American, Jerry Lindgren, if his ankle can hold up.
How's the ankle?
It hurts.
All right. Now, we know Clark's going to try to go out front early and burn everybody up. We've got to stay close. Don't lose contact. He doesn't have a good kick. So if you can stay with him, we've got an excellent shot at the finish. Billy, hang in there.
Hey, Ron.
There he is. See you in
Too well.
Ciao.
Ciao.
This is the first of the final events in track and field of this 18th Olympiad here in Tokyo. No Americans are among the early favorites. Well, as I look down, I see now that some of the runners are warming up. and we are just about ready to get this 10,000-meter event underway. There they go, 25 laps. The Olympic 10,000 meters. Jerry Lindgren of the U.S. is in third place. Now, the other Americans in this race, we have Ryan LaRue and Mills, Billy Mills, the former distance runner from Kansas. Now, he's had somewhat of a checkered career, but he is really not considered a threat in this event here today. Clark is setting an Olympic record pace. He's really moving. Continuing in third and fourth spots are Lindgren and Billy Mills of the U.S.
Good start. Clark. Great. Yeah.
And at the front, too, we have Bolitnikov, Woli of Ethiopia, and Lindgren of the U.S. This undoubtedly has to be one of the finest fields ever assembled for the 10,000. And at the moment, moving into fourth spot, we have Billy Mills of the United States.
Helen's at 722. 722.
It's one of yours. Mills, USA.
Yeah. Mills, huh?
Here's a bit of a surprise now. Mills has moved into second place, but Clark still leads at that torrid pace. Bolitnikov and number 99, Woli of Ethiopia, in third and fourth spots, followed by Lindgren. Now Mills takes the lead for the first time.
All right, Mills. Way to go, baby. Thanks. Want to wager on it? Are you kidding against Clark?
Ah, country versus country. $10 against 20.
You got it, baby. You got it.
In front, Bill.
There's number 615, Gamoudi from Tunisia, passing Clark on the outside and moving into second place. You know, there's a story going around the press box that Mills is running in borrowed shoes. He was not the recipient of the official Olympic shoes because he was not considered a potential winner. And yet here he is at this point in the 10,000 meters, leading the field.
Good boy. Good boy.
And now making another move is Gamoudi up on the outside of Mills and moving into first place. We've got to watch Clark in this 10,000-meter race. There he goes now on the outside, passing Mills and Gamoudi to again take the lead. An unusually fast pace with continuous changing of positions.
Shit, there he goes.
He's still in it.
Where's Lindgren?
They're laughing him.
He's got a bad ankle, you know? Glad he isn't just slow. Just shut up.
And now Gamoudi of Tunisia has regained the lead. But surprisingly, there goes Billy Mills once more to lead the field.
さて、13周目から12周の残りとなりました。最初の 5000m は世界記録更新のペースでやっています。
This Olympic 10,000 is half over. And the battle is between Clark of Australia, Gamoudi of Tunisia, Wolde of Ethiopia, and the surprise of this race, Billy Mills of the United States. The 5,000-meter time is on record pace. And the big question for American fans is, can Billy Mills keep it up? Can he stay with this world-class field? There's Clark once more moving into first place. 6 laps to go. Throughout most of this race, Clark has set an incredible pace, but he has not been able to break Mills or Gamoudi. Ever-changing position for the lead. With 5 laps to go, Gamoudi has now moved into first. Clark, Mills, and Gamoudi have begun to lap other runners in this 10,000, and now Mills again challenges from the outside. And into the lead once more, Billy Mills. Laps to go without diminishing the pace. Clark moves in front. Mills right on his heels, followed by Wolde and Gamoudi. As they lap other runners, the picture becomes confusing. Now only 2 laps left, and Billy Mills, the boy from Kansas, again overtakes Clark. The bell for the final lap.
This is it, Billy. Time to fly, son. Let's go, boy.
There's 400 meters to go, and it's Mills and Clark. Mills and Clark. It's Mills and Clark. And go.
That's it, Mills, go.
Mills is pushed into the 3rd lane as Clark attempts to pass.
You see that?
He pushed him. Gamoudi pushes his way through to the lead, and Mills trying to regain his stride. Jostled to the edge of the track is Billy Mills. He's fallen back to 4th place. Wolde's 3rd. And it's between Gamoudi and Clark. Gamoudi and Clark.
Well, lad can cry about it afterwards.
You may not believe it, but Mills is starting his kick. He passes Wolde, and now he's lapping 2 other runners.
I say, break it up. Give him a chance to see the finish.
Look at you!
And Clark is trying to close on Gamoudi, and look out, here on the outside, here comes Billy Mills. And look at Mills with that kick as he drives down the lane on the outside, and he's going to pass Clark. He passes Clark, and he overtakes Gamoudi. By Gamoudi, he's like a mad possessed. Billy Mills has won it.
I guess you do have a kick. That was the greatest race I ever saw a man run. I am honored to have worked with you, son. God bless you, Billy.
Thank you.
Way to go, Billy. Great race. Billy, look, man. The cover of life. Huh?